Do you feel you're in the dark? Your sun is rising.
RDPs are stealing your happiness. They are. What is an RDP? It is a recurring destructive pattern. Basically, anything in your life that you see happening over and over and over again, and it's not what you want, then that is a recurring destructive pattern. Have you ever wondered, why the heck did I do just that? Why did I tell him? Why did I give him my number? Why didn't I give him my number? Why did I say that to them, her, who, whatever? That's a recurring destructive pattern. We're going to get into why you do those things. Have you ever tried to change them? It's not so easy, but we're going to help you with that this week. Okay, girls, all this week we are talking about RDPs, recurring destructive patterns. And the biggest place where we see these is in relationships, love relationships. Have you had relationships that start out hot and sweaty and explode into emotional trauma and disaster? Do you keep finding the same guy just with a different name? Me, I used to keep finding nurses when I was talking about holistic healthcare, and now I find girls who are interested in psychology and spiritualism, which is wonderful for me. Do you find abusive relationships? Does that happen over and over again? Let's put a stop to that one. Any recurring thing that you don't want is a recurring destructive pattern. Let's put a stop to it. Hi again, girls. So this week we are talking about RDPs, recurring destructive patterns. And yesterday we spoke about relationships, and I want to mention that there are many different kinds of relationships in our lives. The closer someone is to you, the more time you spend with them, the greater the impact they're going to have on your emotional state and your happiness. Let's take a look at some other relationships very quickly. How about your relationship with your parents? Do you have a good relationship with your mother or your father? These relationships affect your life. How about your relationship, if you're old enough to have children, with your children? Can you recognize recurring destructive patterns there? Think of family, friends, coworkers, even strangers. The relationships you have with every type of person in your life. Are there any recurring destructive patterns? Okay, hi again, girls. So this week we are talking about recurring destructive patterns, things that recur in our lives that we don't want, that they don't serve us. So we've been talking about relationships for the past couple of days, and I want to focus in on two special kinds of relationships, and that is coworkers and friends. We spend a lot of time with these people. The only people we spend more time with is our immediate family, the people in our household. The 5 people you are closest to. Now, the saying usually is going to represent your financial success, but I'm telling you that those 5 people will also represent your emotional state, your level of happiness in life. Environment is stronger than willpower. So focus on your environment, or surround yourself with people who build you up, who serve you. Hi again, girls. So all week we have been talking about RDPs, recurring destructive patterns. And today we are going to focus on how to change them, how to put an end to them. Have you ever tried to change a recurring destructive pattern with willpower? Look, when I was younger, I quit smoking. But sugar, I can't do that at all. But how about tools and techniques? Have you ever looked at some fantastic tools? What about affirmations? Visualizations, hypnosis. But the best tool that you can use to change a recurring destructive pattern is to change your beliefs. Change what you believe, the underlying belief that's causing that behavior. And that's what we do with I Deserve a Perfect Life. See, I just recently had to give up sugar for a short period of time, and afterwards, I don't want it as much anymore. A belief has been changed.